Hi, I'm Berdine, and for you who do not know uh, where we are now, we are discussing we're discussing family planning for people who've never done family planning before. So by this at this stage, we should have organized the group to do the committee, and we said in the previous tape that there should be someone from the elderly and the younger groups. But the problem is that sometimes when young people clash with, and do not, that's why I said you need someone, and do not honor the older people, the elderly individuals, then that's why I said it has to be someone that is reverence, because if if you're one of the ones that they have not learned to recognize and honor, then and then how honor is. It's something that's earned through the years, and most of us know who was most highly honored in the family. Also, um, now when you're at this first meeting, we need to establish who will take the, well, we would say minutes, but it's actually what's going on, because you need to keep a running record of what we are doing, what you're doing. And this is important because when you come back the next time and when you give a report to those who are not members of the committee, you need to let the family know what's going on and what you are planning on doing. You want to establish um, the season, and as I said, it should be 1 year ahead of time, because this gives time everyone time to put their input and say, well, we can't do this because we'll be out of town, or this wouldn't be a good time of the season for us. And so if you have enough people who say yes, then then it can be done. But uh, also, you will have to decide on how much money that you want to take from the family members. Do you want to do $35 for a family, or $40 for a family? And do you want to collect the money from adults for whatever you're going to be needing for the family reunion? And also, um, you would you want to keep these records that you're doing for an kind of an archives. It can be a family record, of when you first started having the meetings, and showing what was done, so that next year you can evaluate what you want to change about it. And also, you would this is the first family meeting, so you really want to kind of take it slow on the first month, because you will be getting input probably from everybody saying different things. And so then you can decide next time how you want to proceed from this first time. Do you want to have the treasury this time? I think you really want to kind of pray over that, and see if you want to have two or three members sign, and because there can be complications if you have two or three people signing. What if one is there and the other two are not? You can't get a hold of them and you need to do something. So that's something you want to decide on. Um, you're also gonna want to just make sure that you have whether you want to do barbecues or vegetables and different things like this, and get, get a consensus of what everyone likes. Because some people are vegetarians, and vegans, and they are different. There's a difference between vegetarians and vegans. I didn't know it, but there's a difference. And this is my take. This about the family uh, committee planning. Is I'm not going to go into the vegetarian and vegan to right now, um, but also I believe that for this committee, you're going to need maybe establish a person who would oversee what all was going to be uh, done during the time, and then I would love it if I was doing a committee for our family. I would like to have a planning on sharing, because so many times in the past, people have had these committees. They've lost this wonderful time. I mean, we all love, where we don't have to be concerned about business, but these committees can to uh, be helpful in teaching and learning times with family. So I would love to see about 30 minutes to an hour with the teaching and learning. Depends on who the more advanced family members are, who has knowledge to share, because this is a great time. There's going to be a lot of sharing back and forth as it is, just from the good times, But I think we should be more organized in our family meetings, because we want to have fun. We can make it like maybe 80% fun and 20% kind of business, like a little, until we can grow to the level to do more business stuff in it, because we're just not used to it. And a lot of people be like, oh, I don't want to go to that family meeting, because last time everybody was busy and it was like being at a seminar, but that's the idea, is to organize family, that it becomes similar to a business, because basically that's where you want to go eventually, to learn to be business people, because survival is getting to be, an important factor, especially for Afro Americans and other people of color and nations, and, just different ones. We're all wanting to survive neatly, to be able to earn good living. So we want to think about that, when we're getting together, that we want to be purposely planning a reunion, not just so people can get together, get drunk, and and talk, about things as irrelevant to survival, you know. So uh, what I've talked about so far is the beginning meeting. I've discussed purposely strategizing what we want to do, and also organizing for a person to take the minutes and a person to sign the money, and how much money that you want for each family. You don't have to do money. If you feel like money is going to be a problem, you can have people to bring certain foods, that ones that are good with dishes. And most of the southern people, I don't know where you're all from, but they are really good. They can all cook, so it's like hiring special catering. So that's something to keep in mind too. And I don't want this one to be long, because I want you to be able to focus on step by step, of doing the what the committee should be doing. It should be uh, organizing the recorder, deciding on who's going to be the treasurer, deciding on the next time you want to meet, and what you want to discuss on the next meeting, and just not moving too fast, but you need to be a year ahead of time. And one of the main important things is going to be depicting a season where everyone can be available for the that usually would attend uh, family reunion. And yes, you've been listening to Verdine Nickens, and as always, peace, love, good health. And I will see you next time. And I hope you do some wonderful family planning. I'm looking forward to some with my family. And as I said before, my family has other family members. I like to see some of them sometimes because that's another point that I kind of omitted to tell you, that sometimes it's on the family father's side, sometimes it's on the mother's side. So whatever side that you're planning it on, sometimes they have other relatives that may not be directly bloodline to you, but a lot of times they're still nice people and like to see other family members of their family members. So um, I'm going to say goodbye to you now, and happy trails. Until next time, thank you for watching. And if you like what I'm talking about, give me a like. And if you want to, you may subscribe. Thank you again. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.